This is Annie Bird, and I am your instructor for music appreciation. I just wanted to give you a little course tour, just show you how I've got things set up in Blackboard. So this is the main menu here on Blackboard. First thing we have is announcements, and this is just obviously where I'll announce anything that I need to tell you guys. I don't usually do a whole lot during the semester, just kind of depends on what we've got going on. So the first and only announcement so far is just basically some information about my course, and then some videos, which I'm actually remaking right now. I pretty much redo my videos every semester because I tweak things and, just might change things up a little bit. So you will find these 3 videos here, and they're also going to be posted in other places as well. I really encourage you to watch these videos. Obviously, if you're watching this, you are watching it, so that's good. So anyway, so that's announcements. Instructor bio, that's just kind of self-explanatory, just some information about me, and I'll let you read that. One of the first things that we're going to be doing is the perfunctory introductory discussion board where you tell me about yourself, which I really do enjoy reading, especially if you have any kind of background in music. So anyway, there's that. The next thing I want to go to is the syllabus. Okay, so anything you need to know is right here. I do have it also here where you can download it as a Google Doc if you just want to print it out. I know for me, whenever I take an online course, I like to print it out so I can refer back to it. Typically, my availability is through email. I do have my cell phone number as well. I do typically respond pretty quickly, within 12 to 24 hours. The only time I might not respond that quickly is over the weekend, but typically I do. Textbook, you will need the textbook. You do not need to have any CDs. I don't even think they make the CDs anymore, but if you happen to find an older edition of this textbook that has it, you don't have to have them. You don't have to have the Connect feature. You just need a copy of this textbook. And if you have an older version, that's fine. Maybe some of the pages are a little off, but I mean, it'll be fine if you have an older version. Let's see, let's skip down to here. Okay, so some of the types of assignments you're going to be having listening assignments, discussion boards, projects, reading assignments. So this just kind of has an example of a discussion question and what I'm looking for. What I really want you to do when you do your discussion questions is to actually copy and paste the questions onto the discussion board and then go ahead and answer them. It just makes it easier for me to make sure that you've hit everything, and also for you that you don't forget something, because it's very often that people forget to answer one question or two. And I'm okay with like bullet statements. It doesn't have to be in some kind of narrative form or anything like that. You're going to be having quizzes through Blackboard, and then a midterm project, a final project, and then another assignment, which is a live performance critique. I'm going to explain these in a separate video, so I'll go into more detail with those. This is my grading scale. Trying to think what else here that you need to know. Oh, this is something that's very important right here. This is something that some people either don't realize. Maybe this is the first time you're taking a class. It is very important that within the first 10 days, this is a full semester course, within the first 10 days, you participate in some way. You have to either communicate with me, do the discussion board. I have a syllabus quiz the first week. You have to do something within the first 10 days. If you don't, I have to submit your name, and then you are automatically dropped from the course. And maybe you didn't intend to do that or whatever. It's just kind of a pain for you if you intended to take the course, because then you're dropped. So make sure that you participate within the first 10 days. And the rest of this stuff is just kind of self-explanatory. Okay, course calendar. This is something that I've made that I think will kind of help you stay on track. Again, you can just look at it here, or you can print it out as a Google Doc right here. This is just kind of everything at a glance. Each week, and what the date range is, and what you need to do for each week. So I think this is kind of helpful. If this was me, I would probably print this out and kind of keep it in a binder or whatever. Now, one thing I will say, and I'm going to mention this again, you don't have a final exam, like a test for this course, but you have a final project, which is due May 8th. I cannot accept this late. So when you get to exam week for this class, you'll have nothing to do. You'll be done. And what I've done is for each part of these projects, you're going to have a midterm project and then a final project. What I do is I just have this little reminder as we go. By week 4, we will have completed the Middle Ages section of this course, and so you can go ahead and do the Middle Ages section of your midterm project. And then the same thing here for the Renaissance and for the Baroque. And if you do this, if you use these little reminders and just kind of work ahead, you'll be done. By the time it's due, it's done, and you don't have to worry about it. So anyway, and I do that for the final project as well. So that is the course calendar. Now let's look at the assignments here and what I typically have. So everything is by week. And then you just click on a week. I'm going to click on week 4 here. Okay, so you have quizzes where you just take the quiz online. It'll automatically grade itself. Now, you will not see what you got wrong. You won't get your feedback until after the due date. So if you take it early, which is totally fine, you won't get your feedback until you've hit the due date. And then I have reading assignments. Now, for the reading assignments, all you do is simply read those pages in the textbook. And for some of the reading assignments, I have additional videos just to kind of help explain whatever the topic is. So you just watch the videos. There's nothing to turn in. You're just reading and watching whatever videos, if I have attached some. So that's a reading assignment. And then you have listening assignments. And again, there's nothing for you to do. All you do is just watch the videos and just kind of enjoy. For each week, you'll be listening to music that's from that particular time period. Now, I wanted to say something. Well, here, let me just go do this first too. A discussion question. Okay, so this discussion question is a little bit different. It's going to have you respond, but you don't have to respond. No, this one you don't. No, this one you do have to respond to a classmate. Some of them you just respond to the whatever the discussion board is, and then other ones you respond to somebody else. So I have a variety of kind of discussion posts. So this one you do have to. And then again, this is what I was talking about before. Just a friendly reminder. Go ahead and for this one, complete the Middle Ages section of your midterm project. You don't have to turn anything in. It's just to kind of keep you on track. Now, let me go back to the assignments and see if I can't find one of these. Now, sometimes for the listening, let's see if I can find one that has it. You'll see something that looks like, let me go to week 5. You'll see something for one of the videos that says that the video is not available. Oh, let me go back up here. And it'll say that you have to watch it on YouTube. Let's see if I can find one. Of course I can't find one. I think I have one in week 8. Yes, okay. Okay, you see this? You will see this for some of my videos. It says video unavailable, and then what a lot of people they'll do, they'll see that it says, oh, Miss Bird, it's not available. But continue reading. It says watch on YouTube. So just because you see this doesn't mean it's not available. Just click on there, and then it'll take you to the video. Now, every so often, sometimes one of my videos, they'll take it off of YouTube for whatever reason. If you get to one of the assignments where you have to watch videos and it's truly not available, please email me immediately, and then I will try to fix that. Okay, so those are the assignments. Discussion questions. Let me just kind of go to one of the discussion questions here. Now, like I said, I have a variety of different kinds of discussion questions. What I have for some of them, they're just for fun. Those are not graded. I've just got a variety of different types of music that I thought was just kind of fun to listen to and just kind of get your opinion on it and kind of have a discussion about it. For this semester, I've got Lithuanian war music. This guy named Dimash, you've got to listen to this guy. He's from Kazakhstan. This guy is unbelievable. And like I said, those are just for fun, just kind of get a conversation going. And then what I have for some of these, okay, so for example, the Renaissance. What I'm going to have you do for some of these is you are going to find a piece of music that we haven't covered in the textbook from that particular time period, and then you're going to post it onto the discussion board. Now, this right here, this is a video on how to get a video on the discussion board, so you can watch that for instructions. And then you post your video, and then you answer these questions about your particular piece that you chose. And then what you're going to do is you're going to watch other people's videos and choose one and then respond to theirs. And now be really careful to be sure that whatever you pick is actually from the time period that I'm asking. That's a common mistake, that they pick something that's maybe in the style of that time period, but not actually from that time period. So make sure you're really looking at these dates. And one thing that I will say on YouTube, when you look in the descriptions, usually everything that you need about that video, about the song, will be in the descriptions. And if you find something, a lot of times it'll be in another language. If you find something in another language, just do a little research. I mean, we're talking just a couple of minutes to really figure out, okay, was it written in that time period? Who wrote it? When was it written? And so on. So you might have to do a little research on that, just to be sure that what you've posted is actually from that time period. Okay, so that's discussion questions. Other resources. These, again, these are just for fun. I think I've got some pretty interesting things. I got Sting singing some old English songs, famous arias. Okay, now I can see. Okay, when it says this video is unavailable, that one, it truly isn't available. So I got to go ahead and I need to edit that one. But anyway, so there's just these are just kind of for fun things. They're not required, but just to kind of enhance the course a little bit. So I think that's all I wanted to say in this video. Yeah, just work through the weeks, and if you have any questions, just let me know.